The art of listening. We spend a lot of time telling you to communicate. I'm telling you, communication is not as important as listening. In fact, most of the couples I counsel, everybody's talking, nobody's listening. In fact, you can bring them in your office and set them down, and she's talking. She comes in and she goes to talking. The reason we call this meeting with you, Pastor, it's because I just didn't know what else to do. I'm just sick of him. I'm sick. And he's curled over and he didn't want to come no way, okay? And so then when you finally get him to talk, generally, and he starts talking, well, I wouldn't be like that if she went on, and all the while she does, the way and after a while, once you get them going real good, they're just waiting on each other to take a breath so they can get the next punch in. And pretty soon in your office, you're seeing a reenactment of what goes on in the house every day. Everybody's talking and nobody's. I pray God would anoint your ears to hear, not your outer ear, your inner ear, and that your inner ear would have the humility to say, what do you mean by that? Not to assume that what you heard is what she said. In fact, I've gotten so bad about that statement now that in a business meeting, I'll stop in the middle of a business meeting and they'll make a presentation. I'll say, wait a minute, let me tell you what I heard and you tell me if that's what you meant. Because this business about listening and get it right, it's not easy. There's an art to listening. And I bet you can go to DBU, you can go to SMU, you can go to TCU, all the alphabets you want to go to. There's not one class on listening. I bet you didn't take it in high school either. I bet you didn't take it in elementary school. And yet, everything you learn is based on your ability to listen. Are you listening at what I say? Are you listening at my nonverbal communication? Because many men communicate nonverbally. Some women also communicate nonverbally. So when I'm talking about listening, this is not just a word game. It's also learning my method of communication so we can row together in this boat effectively. You've got to develop the art of listening. And you can catch a falling marriage if you can listen. Because generally, people leave each other for simple stuff. Simple stuff. They generally leave each other for stuff the other person could have provided. It's not the great big stuff, the calculus of marriage. It's the little simple things that either make it or break it. The difference between happiness and hell is little things. A family that's going through hell could be a happy place. They're miserable over little things. What are the little things that you are getting wrong, and are you willing to change them? You might not fix all of them, just fix enough of them that you can get Fred on the boat and y'all can get back together again, and he can do some fixing and you can do some fixing, because it's not going to be one-sided fixing. I can hear somebody right now, they're saying, yes, get them, Jakes, get them. Oh, that's right. They're going to be in the car saying, that's right. If you just listen to me, that's right. Shut up! I'm not just talking to her. I'm talking to you. Just because somebody talks soft doesn't mean they're not serious. Just because he talks soft doesn't mean he's not serious. Most of the time we're too busy to listen. And if you don't listen, you're going to lose. And then you're going to pay all of these professionals to come in and help you listen. You're going to pay a counselor so much money an hour to tell you what she said. And you're going to sit there with the wife that you've been with for years, and somebody who just met them is going to say, what she's saying is... And if you don't listen to the counselor because you throw them out there, we're not going back to counseling, then you're going to end up with a lawyer who's going to say, now what he's saying is, and you're going to get this much, and all of them are going to bill you. They're gonna make money off of you because you will not listen. Money you could have spent in the Bahamas, money you could have gone to South Africa with, money you could have spent a week in Hawaii with, you're gonna spend all kind of money dividing up stuff you worked all your life to get because you won't. And you can catch a falling marriage if you can listen.